Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, we haven't played an Izzet Dragons deck since Bone Crusher was in the format, and that's been a while. So let's go ahead and give it a try now before we rotate into a new Standard 2022. But before we get into that, thank you everybody who's hit that subscribe button. We are growing so fast, and we owe it all to you, our Brew crew. Remember, in appreciation, we are going live September 24th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time to give away all kinds of goodies, including 2 boxes of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So if you want to be able to get in on that, make sure you also hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content or when we go live to give away all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get into today's deck, Izzet Dragons. First off, we have a whole bunch of removal for you. We have 2 copies of Frostbite, 2 copies of Into the Royal. Now, granted, this isn't always removal, but it removes a problem for the moment if they can recast it, and if it's a token creature, it's removal, so I really do like that. It's also a little bit of draw later in the game. We have 4 copies of Dragon's Fire because, well, we have a lot of dragons, and they are pretty big, so we're doing a lot of damage. We have 2 copies of Crush the Weak because there's way too much mono white running around right now. It also works pretty good against goblins and the smaller end of, very smaller end of mono green and some other decks out there. And it also is pretty good against all those decks running Eye Twitches, running Shambling Ghasts. They don't get any of the value because they get exiled instead of going to the graveyard. So I really like the Crush the Weak. And then 1 Magic Missile, just in there just in case they got some counter magic and you really need to be able to kill some stuff. Then we have our draw package, which is 4 expressive iterations. Remember, we're not casting this until at least turn 3 because you want to make sure that the card you put into exile is a land in most cases, especially early game, so that you can throw it onto the battlefield and you just get the most value out of it. Now, late game, you don't really have to play it that way. You can do a lot more, but don't throw it on turn 2 or you're just going to really get nothing out of it. And then we have 4 copies of Prismari Command. Not only is it draw, but it's also kind of removal. It also kills artifacts, and it can ramp you just a little bit. I love a good turn 3 Prismari Command, killing one of their creatures, creating a treasure token, throwing a land the next turn, having a Goldspan Dragon and or an Emerith, and then taking over the game from there. Then we have a little bit of counter magic, 3 copies of Saw coming. We're playing a Dragons deck. We're going to have a whole bunch of dragons. We have 2 Galzareth Prismaris. We have 3 Emerith Desert Dooms. Absolutely a blast to play with. It's really hard for the opponent to get rid of. And of course, we're going to be playing all 4 Goldspan Dragons. It's the best dragon in the format, if not one of the best creatures in the format at the moment. So yes, please. And then also, we're playing Izzet. We're going to be running all 4 copies of Alrund's Epiphany. Too strong not to. It's just way too strong not to. And then lastly, our land package is 8 snow-covered islands, 8 snow-covered mountains, 3 snarls, because they help us a little bit mana fix, make sure that we're getting our double blues or our double reds when we need them, but they're not snow, so they can affect us a little bit with both the Frostbite and the Faceless Haven. Then we have 4 Volatile Fords and 2 Faceless Havens, just in case we keep getting board wipe or just a little bit extra creature pushing through in the late game. That's the deck, and without further ado, let's go ahead now and get into that gameplay. We got 9.9. There we go. I got it. Opponent goes first. We have a Snarl, 2 snow-covered mountains, Prismari Command, Sock coming, Dragon's Fire, Goldspan Dragon. It looks good. Let's see what version of Mono White 9.9 is playing. Okay, we have red. We'll throw the Snarl. Let's just fake that we have something we can do with it. If they are playing mono red, looks like they're probably goblins. Well, now I'm confused. I can't drag or saw it coming now. Let's go ahead and not save these dragon fires. If they have hasters that like a bugbear, that's fine. We'll put this into foretell now. There's the goblin. Oh wow, that's huge for us. So let's go ahead and just Frostbite it now because they can't do anything about it since Frostbite only does 2 at the moment. And then pass the turn, and we can still counterspell or Dragon's Fire. I don't think there's too much mono red could do against us here, especially once we get to that Goldspan Dragon, but I don't know. Maybe they've got something sneaky up their sleeve. Okay, Another Den of the Bugbear from 9.9. Missile is really good against them. It's magical, if you will. So we'll throw another land into play, and then we just pass holding up the Prismari Command so that we can get a treasure into play with the Goldspan Dragon. Or to play the Goldspan Dragon. Looks like they're about to go into Mythic, or could be, but I'm sorry, 9.9. I can't allow it. Hob. Goblin Bandit Lord. Well, that's funny, because I can't really kill it this turn. I choose not to. Because we're going to Prismari Command. We're going to... I like everything in our hand. So let's go ahead and just... I think we still draw 2 and create a token. Even if I end up getting rid of what's in our hand. Okay, well, there's another land. I think we can afford to get rid of the Magic Missile... And very oddly, I'm just going to get rid of the land. Because we're going to get a treasure and then Goldspan. I need... this is all too much. It's all too good. See? Got another one anyway. So let's go ahead and throw the Goldspan Dragon. Now we have Counter Magic and Dragon's Fire on deck. So we'll go ahead and just swing in with this now. I don't want them to be able to do anything with that. So let's go ahead and... I mean, we'll choose a dragon. Let's just pop that now. Auto pay. Choose you. And done. Now there's no shenanigans to worry about. We'll end the turn. I don't think there's too much mono Red Goblins can do against this particular board. They have way more cards, but they run less lands. There's their Faces Haven. They run less hand. There's a Trash Master. So that doesn't really scare me. Because it's... yeah. I mean, they can sacrifice this to destroy the artifact, but it's not really a huge play. I mean, they'd lose their only... another land. So let's go ahead and swing in. 9.9, giving us the courtesy rope. Giving us the courtesy rope. This is very possibly where we get a concede once we pop this Epiphany. Epiphany! Yeah, we'll autoplay. Yeah, we'll take some treasure. Please. Definitely pay with some treasure. 9.9 seconds between turns. That's what this is. And let's end the turn. We don't care about this Trash Master. Desert Doom it is, eh? Let's go ahead and swing in with the lot. There we go. Good game. Hello, opponent. See what you got. Opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, a fort, and a snow-covered island. Into the Royal. Prismari Command. Saw coming and 2 Goldspan Dragons. Let's hopefully we draw into some lands. Mono green, maybe? No, this is probably Collective Company. We'll start with the Ford. Or party, not Collective Company. Wrong format. Maybe a party deck. No? No? Okay. So, I don't think we can afford to throw the Ford yet. I need to have the Into the Royal available. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Guess if they plus this, we bounce it. Let's just get that off the board. Takes out their whole turn, pretty much. The only way they get it back on the board is if they don't attack and they cast it. Now they get another 2/2. But we also get that. So let's throw out the land. Prismari Command. Do 2 damage. And create a treasure. 2 damage to you. I'd like a treasure. And we'll end the turn holding up the Frostbite to have us get 2 damage. Yeah. Are they going to fire this up again? Nothing I can do about that. Let's let that resolve. We have snow. Snow, snow, and snow. So we can let them put the counter on the wolf first. Okay, that's when we want to go ahead and fire off the frostbite. I mean, we could have anyways. It's not like it hits. Boom! We take one. Nice. So the forge, so that we have a dragon next turn. Pass the turn. We have a counter spell. So if they do anything crazy, chariot, anything like that, then we go into a gold span, into another gold span. They're playing off the top of their deck. So, I mean, I don't hate that. Boom. Missile. So we definitely need to get this Goldspan Dragon on board and just start swinging in the air as hard as we can. And I don't think there's any reason to put that into Foretell. They've got a lot of land. Yep, that comes in. We're taking that damage. It's going to be a beefy Sentinel, huh? Blizzard Brawl. Let's go ahead and counter that. We need that. Auto pay. If they have another one, they have another one. What are you going to do? Oh, is that an Alrund's Epiphany? It is. Let's go ahead and throw another dragon. If we survive this turn, maybe we win, right? And the turn. I mean, they have a huge reach creature. So there is that. But it can't kill our dragons. Well, now they... Okay, well, they got one. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. They got one. If they swing with this one, I think we almost win. Yeah. That's good for us. Boom. Now pass the turn, please. Please don't keep attacking. Or doing things, I mean. They can't attack. Don't have, like, another Blizzard Brawl or something. This Jaspero Sentinel is putting in work. Let's put the land out. Let's go ahead and swing first. So they don't know we have the Epiphany. And they make the block. There's the block. No? There's the block. The Epiphany's coming out. Auto pay, please. We still don't have the win. Okay. They hit us with a Dragon's Fire. Off the top, what do we rip? Oh. I shouldn't have attacked, but... Watch, they'll have a Goldspan Dragon or something. Okay, they have a Plundering Barbarian. I mean, Goldspan off the top wins, right? Oh, Alrund's Epiphany doesn't hurt either. So let's go ahead and just pop the Alrund's Epiphany. Get ourselves another set of turns. Swing in. Dragon's Fire won, okay. I mean, it would have been the game, right? Expressive Iteration is probably pretty huge for us. Oh, gosh. Put the Snarl in, or Frostbite into our hand. We'll get rid of the Snarl. We'll play the Mountain. So this does 3, 6, and we kill that. Okay. Okay, we do that. And we... If they have removal, I lose the game. If I attack with... So I can attack with 2. That'll bring them down to 3, and then we win next turn. But if they hit removal, then they kill our bird, attack, and we lose. Feels bad. This is the most outs this way. Yeah. I should have probably played it the other way and gone greedy. Can't do it. Another land for them. I don't think they got anything off the top, or they would have just been playing it. So maybe they hit a land. Yeah, they get a +1/+1 on there. We have to block. See, I would have had to have blocked with the 1 anyway, so I would have... Yeah. So disappointing. No attacks, end the turn. We're just praying we hit like a gold span. I mean, they're just gonna keep coming in, building up and getting bigger and bigger. Okay, there's the removal. So that's why we didn't... Yeah. They're gonna get through this one. They're swinging. Yep. We have to block. Can we pull this out of our... Do they have a removal in their hand? Is the last card removal, or did we just top deck out of our... Good game. Hello, was it Papu? Poipu? Opponent. Okay, 4 lands, 2 are Snarls, 2 are Snow-Covered Islands, Expressive Iteration, saw it coming, Goldspan Dragon. Opponent goes first, so we do draw. Let's hold on to it. I mean, we got land. We got land and ways to find answers. We don't need to show him anything with the first Snarl. There's the Acquisition Expert. I think we drop a land. I think that's the smart move. We'll see. Let's go ahead and throw this out there. We'll show another one. We'll let them see some more. And let's go ahead and get this into Foretell. Maybe it should have been the Saw It Coming, but they might try to build a little bit of a board state here. So, who knows? Ouch! Nighthawk Scavenger coming in to do some work. What a top deck. I mean, if we ever needed one. So at the moment, I mean, we could definitely take a hit for 2 and hold up the counter spell. I mean, it'd be a hit for 3, but let's go ahead and just pass the turn. We don't need to fire this off right now. I'm just going to take the damage to make sure there's nothing bigger coming at us this turn. What you got, Poipu? There's the 4th land. So they're not doing anything. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fire off the Dragon's Fire. I don't know if they have a way to plus that. So, I mean, I don't even know if it matters if they can. We're just going to shoot it for 3. Not give them any information. Hopefully it works. Okay, it dies. We get our turn. Vault of Forty. I mean, next turn could be a Lolth. I can't have that. So I definitely think we're throwing the Ford and just passing the turn. Because if I would have thrown this and put this in a Foretell, then we can't throw the Goldspan the next turn. I'm sure their hand is chock full of removal. Yeah, we're taking 1. Okay. I think actually the Emerith is way better right now than the Goldspan Dragon, because I think they have a lot of removal. Let's see if they have the Soul Shatter. That's about the only way they're going to get that. Love to hit a land off the top that's untapped so we can go Goldspan, attack, get the treasure. Okay, they're digging. They need another land. Anyways, get the treasure and then have counter magic held up. Soul Chat, they found it! Pretty impressive. Unless they had it. There's their 5th land, which usually means a Lolth. Oh, Prosperous Innkeeper. Throw a few more creatures down for me, please. Oh. Well, there's what we needed. If the Goldspan gets to actually swing, we'll find out. Probably doesn't. Come on, let it swing. Okay, we got the treasure. Whew! I mean, they've already let me create the treasure. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. They got around the counter spell. So, I mean, that's a big hit for next turn. Oh, wait. No, it's not. What am I thinking? It's only a 2 defense. So, we're just going to go ahead and crush the weak now. Exile that. So that won't be coming back anytime soon. And let's just leave up the 2 in case they target it. If it's targeted removal, then we have the counter spell. If it's non-targeted removal, then it's Goldspan's dead. It's that simple. Okay. We got a realm meter, eh? So let's go ahead at this point and expressive iteration. Let's use 1 blue, please. One mouse. Yeah, there we go. Oof. Okay, well, we'll put this in our hand, the Sock Coming. We'll put the Ford back in the deck. We'll throw the red mountain into play. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we're just swinging with the dragon first off. And then I don't think there's a reason to foretell these, because that way I have the most options. So we're just going to go ahead and end the turn. That way I can still fire up the Faceless Haven and stuff like that. And cast both. I don't want them doing anything anymore. We just want to keep attacking them and killing them. Attacking them and killing them. Throw big stuff. Take our turn. I mean, it would be lovely to stop drawing land. I'm not going to lie. So let's go ahead and get in. You know, I feel like we can afford to foretell one of these in case they try to... Well, what if they try to, like, rip our hand apart with something? They have had removal, haven't they? No, let's cancel. Let's keep you up. And then 1, 2... Oh, no. See? Let's just pop one of these. Because that way I still have snow. And now they can't destroy our hand. Much better play. Much better play. Gotta remember they have hand removal. I forgot about that. So, that was a little problematic. That, I don't want that coming out. We're gonna... Why won't it let me... Am I... Oh, I can't cast them this turn! That's okay. If my opponent swing... This can block, right? Yeah. So they're not gonna... I mean, were they gonna kill our treasures? Okay. Okay. Prosperous Innkeeper, not a problem. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna counterspell that. They come in with both? Okay. Take it. We take it. Oh no, not another land. That's going to be problematic. Well, we'll take the 5 in the air and hope they don't have any way to do any more damage to us. And we just end the turn. Alan's Epiphany would have been great there, but hey. That just takes one of our lands, but they gain life. I can't have that. Now, hopefully that was a trick, and they know they can throw a 5-drop now. I'm hoping. Hoping they think they can. What you got? Opponent. Okay, they're attacking with just the realms now. If I hit a removal off the top, we win. So I'm going to let them have that because we have the Faceless Haven. So if I can kill... Yeah, we'll hit them for 4 no matter what, as long as I can get removal. That's not removal, but it also is going to definitely be helping us. So let's go ahead and throw out the big old fat dragon. And we're definitely swinging. No. No attacks. No, because they'll just bring it right back. And then they win. So we'll end the turn there. We have the treasure for the Saw It Coming. And then we can fire up the Faceless Haven. And then just depending on what they do we have next turn. This is a close one. Boy poo. Boy poo. We drew a lot of lands that game, didn't we? Woo! Skeleton swarming. I don't think that bothers us right now. Let's see. Hold on. This is a zombie. And this is going to give all zombies trample. I mean... So, I mean, I'll probably be blocking with that anyways. I don't think that it matters. I think I have to let that resolve. I don't think that's what's going to kill me. Because we have the game in the air right now. So I definitely don't care about that. I don't have the game in the air now. There's that. Okay, that's not a bad draw. So let's go ahead and put out Galsrith. It gives us a flyer. We're at 4. So they could hit us with this one and this one. No, because we'll have to block the... I don't know. We have enough blockers with everything. So if I swing out right now with these 3, they have to block 2 of them, right? Yeah. So let's go... And they can't cast the Ebon Death this turn. So we just attack with the Desert Doom to refill our hand. Or they block. I mean, they're going to have to block. Yes. And then we still have a 1, 2, 3. That fires up Faceless Haven plus enough for Saw It Coming. Yes. So we do... I mean, that happens. They get a +1. I mentioned the lands because if they want to pop this to kill these, but that's fine. So we end the turn. That'll kill their zombie too, so I hope they do it. I'll take it. No, okay. And they killed their innkeeper and their zombie. We have 7 in the air. They're going to get 2 zombies, which will give them 2 life, so they're going to go to 7. So we're literally going to fire up the Faceless Haven. Yes! Yes! That was a tight game. Really good game. Woo! Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for Izzet Dragons. And I definitely think this is a Tier 1 or Tier 1.5 deck. Super, super strong. It's definitely not Tier 2, in my opinion. it can get the job done against almost every single deck out there. Couple of changes I do think I'm going to make. In the current meta, I just really always seem to be looking for this Crush of the Week. And the Magic Missile's nice, but it's not what I'm looking for all the time. I am going to drop the Magic Missile and up our Crush of the Week to a 3 count. I just think it's much stronger. Too many times where this Snarl messed with me, so I'm also going to drop 1 Snarl and add 1 more Faceless Haven. That might change. I might take the Faceless Haven back out and add, probably, what do we have more of? I guess it doesn't matter, but early game, what do we have? Double Pips. Early game, we have more blue double Pips, but that could get foretold. I don't know. I'd probably add either another island or a mountain instead of the Faceless Haven. So at the moment, though, this is what I'm going to take out next time I go on the ladder and see what I can do. Okay, let's see. What should you and shouldn't you craft? So we have a whole bunch of commons and uncommons. Those are always pretty safe if you have the wild cards. Prismari Command is super safe to craft in my opinion. It's playable in any deck that's touching red and blue. Galzarth Prismaris, maybe not. If you're not going to be running a whole lot of dragons, you might not want to waste 2 mythic wild cards because mythics are really hard to get. So, you know, that one maybe not. Emir of Desert Doom, I think is a safe craft if you play a lot of blue. Yes, it is an expensive wild card to use, but it is an extremely strong dragon. But just beware, if you don't play a lot of blue or decks that could go in, maybe not craft that one. Goldspan Dragon, craft all day long, craft away. It's an amazing creature. You're going to end up playing it. Alan's Epiphany, same thing. Just make sure you have 4 of both of those, especially going into rotation, in my opinion. And then any rare lands are always safe, in my opinion, as well. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know down below if there's anything you want to see. It's almost time for Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that when we go live on September 24th, you can also win some fun prizes. Check the description down below. And yes, we are giving away not 1, but 2 boxes of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. And as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.